So there's a rumor going on in Philadelphia right now that the organization, which includes the head coach, the general manager, aka me, is very impatient when it comes to the shooting guard position, and apparently this has gotten back to the team because all of the potential shooting guards have been practically killing themselves with the amount of warm-up shots they've been taking in the gym. I mean, Robert Covington, Justin Holiday, Seth Curry, Jeremy Grant, they've all been chucking them up because they're all trying really damn hard to get that starting spot because it's wide open at the moment. Because I'm desperately looking for one dude who can just hit a couple of three-pointers a game while also play some respectful defense on the other end. And so I decided against the Milwaukee Bucks to give all of them a try in certain situations, even going small at some points. And as you can see here, is a whole lot of whiffs. I mean, the Bucks had it set from the beginning that they were going to double-team Jahlil Okafor in the post. And so I said, well, this is your opportunity, guys. They couldn't hit crap. So I'm not really loving the idea of any of these guys starting at the two-guard spot, but someone has to do it. And we would go down to the Milwaukee Bucks by about 7 points. It's tough goings right now. And of course, while all this is happening, Rodney Hood is just like, guys, this isn't that hard. Just put the ball in the basket. He's great for us off the bench. We need some of these starters to do something, man. And actually, I want to tell you now, I'm beginning to get an idea for how I think this team can really win a championship down the road. We're going to talk about that after this game against the Miami Heat. Brandon Jennings is on the team, so you know that's a thing that I have to point out immediately. And holy hell, the defense. J.R. Smith was wide open and then some. I've been looking for some perimeter defenders. The only one we really have is Jeremy Grant, and well, like I said, we can't hit any shots when he's in the game. Jahlil Okafor being the one guy who's consistent for us. Him and Brandon Ingram just always killing it offensively. But look at this Adrian Payne, who hasn't hit a jumper yet for us, finally drops one. That's a good sign, because he's a nice defensive big man for us. But, once again, I mean, that time it was Brandon Ingram leaving J.R. Smith wide open. I don't remember the last time I saw J.R. Smith hit a layup. And, well, this is a pretty ugly possession. I had to just chuck something up with Dario Saric. The Miami Heat went God mode in some random moment of this game. Josh Richardson left open. We didn't play defense. Luckily, he missed, but then we can't even get a rebound. Don't rewind that, by the way, because I'm pretty sure it was my fault that he was wide open, but it's whatever. Don't talk about it, and it's fine. I don't know if it was my fault that time. We just left him wide open, and look at this. This is what happens when you can't defend the perimeter. It becomes an 11-point game in like 5 seconds. It's terrible, man. We're lacking shooters on one end, and we can't stop them from the wing on the other. Luckily, Saric is a pretty damn good shooter himself. And you'll notice that Brandon Ingram was the one making the play there. More on that in a little bit. TJ McConnell, oh boy. I mean, I think that was Justice Winslow who deflected that pass. He's a damn good defender. Miami Heat fans should be excited about him at the small forward spot. And I don't know what the hell the Heat are doing right here, but it kind of worked. That was a Zeller. I think it was Cody. I'm not exactly sure because Cody, Zeller, there's another one coming, I believe. They all kind of mold in together, and holy pump fakes by Jahlil Okafor. I was determined to score that one. You'll notice that the offense is a little in this game for us. Just got to give the ball to Jahlil. Although on this one, I decided to give it to Covington, and just feast your eyes upon this. Wide open, take a second, and it still don't go in. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with these guys? I had Covington at the small ball 4 there. I thought it was a cool idea. It's not an idea if the dude can't make a shot. And then this dude who has a last name of Fox that I've never heard of because he's probably in college, shout out to him. He makes that one to secure a 7-point lead. And then, once again, I gotta go to Jahlil to just dunk the hell out of, I believe, Cody Zeller. It's 5 points, so we're still in shouting distance. I had Seth Curry in the game, and oh boy. It's just like, what am I gonna do? Miami just killed us on the wings this game. Josh Richardson wide open multiple times, J.R. Smith open, Dwayne Wade cut inside there, and Jahlil Okafor is awesome, but he can't do it every single time for us. And then we go down the other way, and it's the Fox dude once again, who's apparently going to be the next Michael Jordan. He gets fouled. This is tough, man. This is a tough look. And I mentioned in the beginning that I have an idea of where this team could perhaps go if we keep trending this way. I'm going to talk about that in a second. First, as we see us just kind of staring around like idiots because 2K doesn't know how to program the end of a game. We're right in the middle of the Eastern Conference playoffs right now. There's not too much left in the season, so we are going to be in the playoffs. That's good. But here's my idea, and this is not solidified yet, but it could happen. Brandon Ingram may be our point forward next season. I'm already in the training thing, working on his passing and everything, because the way I'm looking at it right now, we got to get better defensively. And I think the idea could be we surround Brandon Ingram and Jahlil Okafor, who are fantastic offensively. We surround them with as many 3-and-D players basically on the perimeter. We still have Rodney Hood to force the issue with scoring off the bench. Nerlens Noel's getting better. We have Saric for his offense. That might be the way to go, and honestly, it might start with trading Dennis Schroeder in the offseason. If we can just surround Ingram and Okafor with defenders who can still stretch the floor, it might be the way to go. Have Brandon Ingram be our point forward. It's just an idea. We might begin the playoffs in the next video. That just might be the way we need to go.